Hey, it's Jay, and today I'm going to be talking briefly about why you should not rush to publish, whether you're traditionally or self-publishing. There are a lot of things, if you're self-publishing, that go into publishing. One, money. So if you don't have a job and you don't have any extra money after doing taxes, doing like car payments, rent, school, whatever, it will take a while to build up enough money to be able to self-publish correctly. And while you can technically self-publish for free if you're doing it correctly to get, because if you want to put out the best product you can and get the most money from purchases that you can, you need to do it correctly, and you can't do it correctly for free. But for self-publishing, there's a lot of steps in the process. There's beta reading, there's professional edits of 5 types, there's cover design, there's advertising, there's sending out proof copies and getting reviews, and it just takes a long time. It costs time and money which you may or may not have at the point in time which you're wanting to self-publish. So while you are writing and while you're not in the process of being published right now, you should work on marketing yourself, just write a blog, do booktube, do podcasts or something that gets yourself out there as a brand that will make people be alerted of you and what you do, what you write about, and kind of just make yourself being known so that they can watch out for your book in the future. And also, while that's happening, I am 20 and I want to get in there and self-publish and stuff because it's exciting, it's fun. I want to have a long career as a writer, but because I want to have a long career as a writer, I need to slow down and work on my craft. So again, if you're young like me, then slow down, work on your craft, practice writing every day or whenever you can, not necessarily every day, but every time you have free time. Work on your craft, write, read everything you can, read diversely, not necessarily diverse characters, but that's always encouraged, but read outside your genre, read outside the format, listen to an audiobook instead, or read the newspaper if this still exists. Study, get a degree if you want to, or just get Writer's Digest books or other craft books up here to help to see from professionals and other published authors that are successful and see what they did to get their craft. Most of the time, people do not publish their first book. It's usually their 3rd book or more that they publish. They might come back and edit it or completely rewrite their first book or whatever and then publish it, but they do not publish their first book right off the burner. You do not want to do that because you're most likely still young and finding your voice and finding out what your style is for writing, and so you don't want to publish a poor quality book and make that your baseline. Yes, you always want to be improving, but you don't want to have a shit book out there and have that be on your permanent record. Basically, you don't want that to be on Goodreads or Amazon or whatever way you're publishing it, and have it be there for people to review and be 2 stars, and that will forever be there and haunt you, so that when you do publish an actual good book and people are oh, what's their past work and they see you have bad reviews, then they won't give your new book a chance. If you want to publish your first book but you're super young and you've been told from friends and beta readers that there's still a lot to improve on, then shelve it for now. You can always go back to it, you can always rewrite it, but if you're tired, if you've been working on it for a couple years and you're tired of it, I understand, but books take years and years to write and edit and get the best you can get them to be. So if you're tired of one project, then shelve it, start a new one. We all writers want to be published as soon as possible, but it's better to wait and have a great successful book than to do it now and have a shit book that is forever in the world. Work on your craft, read, write, get a degree in it if you want, read books on craft, make sure you have money and stuff if you want to self-publish, or make your book as good as you can when you before you're ready to query it. And querying itself, writing query letters itself is an ordeal. Make sure your book is as good as you can personally get it. It doesn't have to be all cleaned up. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect editing wise, because like if you're traditionally published, then like your publisher will hire like editors, line editors and stuff like that. But it still needs to be the best you can. Go out and live and get life experiences. If you're young, you might not have that much to write about yet. You might have a lot of ideas, but you might not know how to convey them that well. And don't rush to publish. There's a lot of stuff in the process. It takes a lot of time and money. Go out and get life experiences and work on your craft. But everybody can get their book published if they work hard at it. And you have to be willing to work hard at it for years on end. Because if this is truly your passion, if this is truly what you want to do for your life, then you'll do anything that you need and can do to get to that. But if you've been told by peers and friends that, and like others in the writing community, your professors or whoever, that still has a lot of polishing up to do, and like there's a certain date you want it to be published by or a certain time, but you're rushing to get it done, whether self-published or traditionally published, you're just gonna lessen your chances. You're gonna worsen your chances of being successful. So calm down, hold up, wait till the time is right. You've got this. So that's all I got for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload. I upload every Wednesday with videos about books, writing, activism, music, or other personal series I've made. Down in the description are the links to my different social medias, including Twitter. And tell me down in the comments how your work in progress is going. And I will see you in next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.